Hi everyone. If you're viewing this video, you're either a client of Nimbata or you have used Nimbata in the past. So this is an exclusive one for you. I thought that the time has come to share some of the major updates in Nimbata and how you can actually use the tool towards your benefit. Now, as you can already see, I'm in the activity call section, and what I want to show you is what more information you can get from Nimbata by using Nimbata's native AI. And of course, we live in an age that if you don't use AI and you're still doing processes manually, you're probably spending a lot of time doing it where there's a tool that it can actually do it at a fraction of the time of what you're doing. That's why we've um, incorporated the AI technology in Nimbata, and I'm going to show you how this can help you with your attribution efforts. Right, so up to now, you have been using mainly Nimbata for the attribution. This is the before the call section, knowing where the call came from, right? The UTMs, like Google, CPC, the Austin Plumbers campaign, the UTM term or the keyword, and then the click ID. So you know exactly where calls came from. That way you knew if your marketing efforts and the bidding you do in Google Ads or in other channels are worth it and which campaigns and keywords are actually driving more leads, either to your business or to your clients. Now we want to take it a step further and we want to have some mechanisms that happen during the call and some mechanisms that happen after the call. So during the call, what we want to do is record the call so we can listen to the call if we want, and also transcribe it so we can read what has been said between the person who calls and the person who answers, right? And then we can have the Nimbata AI parse the transcript, generate a summary for us. You know, if it's a 15-minute call or 20-minute call, it would be very, very easy to read a quick summary. Have it append some keynotes, right? So in this specific scenario, the caller booked an appointment with a plumber. The appointment cost is 150. The plumber will arrive in the next couple of hours, and the caller seems satisfied with the arrangement. So this is a qualified lead, right? This is a very, very good call from Google Ads that Google Ads drove, and I know that because of the notes, and the AI has automatically tagged the call as a qualified lead. So it has the intelligence to understand that this lead was a qualified lead. And then you can set the AI, and I'm going to show you how it can tag calls based on the outcome, based on the sentiment, or based on whatever you set it to. On top of that, it has already updated the value because it was mentioned in the call, but you could also instruct the AI to update the value if you know the cost of certain services. So for example, if the person answering the call says, "Thank you, you've booked the appointment for service X," and you know the cost of service X, you can prompt the AI to update the value with the actual value of service X after the end of the call. Also, the AI can rate the call. Okay. Now, after the call is where we use workflows and integrations in order to send that data back to the tools that we want to use or update the data based on certain conditions. So now I'm going to show you how you can enable the Nimbata AI so you can get this picture here. And it's really, really simple. You can head over to workflows, and under workflows, I want you to click create from template, AI call analysis, use template. And here you'll notice that the workflow, let's take a brief overview of what the workflow says. The trigger is once the call ends, transcribe the call, and then as an action, set the tag with AI. So you can fill it with AI, and you can choose which tags you want it to choose from, and also prompt it, but you can also limit to certain tags. Parenthesis here, if you go to data tools, tags, you see the ones that are out of the box, the call status, the sentiment, but you can also create your own groups and your own tags, like the one I've created here, the lead gen tags, right? So you can create your own tags, and these will show up in the workflow, and the AI will be able to use them. So let's go back to the AI call analysis, right? So you have the set tag with AI, set the rating with AI. You need to have this switch turned on, set the notes with AI, and then also set the value with AI. Okay. Now once you've used this template, hit on enable if you've enabled the prompts and so forth. Head over back to workflows, and what I want you to do is check that it's running, and then move this first. We want this to run always first before any other action to Google Ads, to your CRM, or to anything else. Now, what this will do is after each of your calls, it will parse the transcripts and start tagging, start placing the notes, rating the calls, and appending the values. One important thing here with the AI is under your call flows, you will need to have the recording option set to on because transcriptions need the call recording, and the call recording should be set at the call flow level. Now, in certain countries, you need consent from the customer. So if you need consent, you should also add a greeting, and you can use text to speech. You can choose between female and male voice and choose your language. And here you can type something like, this call will be recorded for training purposes or for quality assurance purposes. This way, the caller is informed and you get the consent for the recording. The call will be transcribed, and then the AI will start using the transcription in order to qualify the calls. So our aim here with the AI enabled is to have a view that looks something like this, like I showed you, where each call, apart from the UTMs, apart from the GCLIDs, apart from all the session-related data, is also updated with this really, really essential data about the call. So I hope that this is something that you'll start embracing. This is the future of digital marketing and attribution when it comes to feeding the algorithms with correct data. And as always, if you do have any questions or you want to see more, I'm always available either through email or some of you know through the chat. Okay, that was it. Thank you very much.